Hey, welcome back to Deep Fried Honey. And today we're going to make spicy buttermilk fried chicken. I'm using a whole chicken that I cut up into 8 pieces today. So we start by brining it in buttermilk, of course, because we're in the South. So you're going to season it with your poultry seasoning and cover it in hot sauce and buttermilk. Stir that all up and let it combine and sit, and then cover it and put it into the fridge at least a couple of hours, at least an hour, I should say, but no more than 12, or else your buttermilk will really over tenderize your chicken, and that is a thing. So once it's done, you want to remove it from the buttermilk, put it on a wire rack, and pat the skin dry. And then you're going to actually tint it with foil and put it back in the fridge. So now we're going to make our flour dredge. It'll be all-purpose flour, baking soda, and cornstarch as usual. And then you are going to season it to taste. Season it very liberally, but season it with what you want. I'll put a recipe in the description box, but it's like Auntie Fee says, the people can do what the people want to do. Then you're going to make your egg wash using eggs, buttermilk, hot sauce, and poultry seasoning from the same stuff that you used to brine it with. You'll see that I am using Texas Pete, and that's because I'm from Eastern North Carolina, and that is our hot sauce. So I used hot sauce, Texas Pete hot sauce in the buttermilk brine and in the egg wash, and I used Texas Pete dust seasoning amongst others in the flour dredge, and that's why you see the orange color. But as far as preparing or doing this part here, you want to make sure that you lightly coat it in flour first, dip it in your egg wash, and then put it back in the flour. And on that second time, you want to kind of press to adhere. Really make sure that you get a good quality coating on the outside of that chicken. Now, after all of your chicken is thoroughly coated, you are going to set it aside on the counter for about half an hour. This is going to let it come back up to temp from being in the fridge while you let the skin dry out. And it lets your oil get a chance to preheat. You want to preheat your oil to about 360 degrees. Use an oil thermometer if you're kind of new to frying chicken, or if you're old to it and you just want to be sure. It's very helpful. You want to make sure that you maintain a temperature of around 315 degrees while you're frying. This really helps to make sure that the inside gets done before the outside does. Also, a meat thermometer really helps here, especially when you have different pieces of chicken that, some are huge, some are small. It can be really hard to know. And no matter what anyone tells you, I personally think that it's impossible to know by looking at chicken whether it's done. It's not foolproof to me. Between batches, you want to make sure that you skim the crunchy craggies out so they don't burn, and also take the time to bring the oil back to 360 degrees before you put in anything else. Also, be way more careful when you're putting in your chicken, and don't let your oil splash like I do. After it's all cooked, that's it. I guess there's not really anything else to say. You're done. Just drain it. Don't drain it on paper towels, though. You know how I feel about that. Put it on a wire rack. And then you're done. And voila, you've got beautiful, lovely, spicy, delicious fried chicken. So there you go. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day.